back to another video. Welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Chanina. Hey girl, hey, how you doing? So happy Friday. Look, I feel like the last 3 or 4 videos we started this thing off on a Friday. I don't know why that is, but y'all, happy Friday. Came in here to wipe my nose, y'all. It have got cold, back cold outside. I told y'all this weather is insane. All right, so I just came from outside because I got off work a little bit later than usual, so it doesn't make sense to cook anything, because if I cook something, it'll be really late when we eat. It's already about to be 7 o'clock, or it might be after 7. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know if that clock is right or not. Hold on. Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. It's 7:51. I know the oven time is right. So I went and got us something to eat over or at this place called what's the name of it? It's called American Deli or American Sandwich, something like that. There is an American Deli. See, there's like 3 or 4 wing shops within the 5-mile radius, or well, let's say within the 2 to 3 mile radius. So I believe the one I went to was American Sandwich and not American Deli, girl. There's a Wings ATL, another wing shop by the firehouse. Then there is the Wing American Deli. Then there's another wing spot, well, slash Chinese food place. And then American Sandwich. So I think I went to American Sandwich, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I ended up getting us some, well, Olivia, she wants wings. I know that's one of her favorite foods. So I got her a 12-piece. The girl can eat a 20-piece, but listen. Okay, we rarely eat out. So when I do eat out, I don't like to spend a whole lot of money, okay? So we got her the 12-piece this time. She's gonna have to be happy with that. And then I got me and her dad a chicken Philly and the chicken Philly 6-piece combo or 6-wing combo. That's what I got. Now my little crinkles some fell out. This would have been day 3 if I hadn't went to sleep without my scarf last night. Girl, look at that. I must have been sweating or something. But yeah, I think I'm going to how I ended up with those crinkles or waves rather. I just braided it. I had like 1 big braid, 2 in the front and like 4 in the back. And then when I took it out, I just finger combed it. And it was cute. The only thing was though, y'all, it really brought out it really made the top part of my hair color show, if I'm saying that right, y'all. Cause y'all know I dye my hair, but where my grays are, the color is fading because it was a rinse. So the crinkles were really, really nice. They were heavily moisturized. But it was like this part just looked so weird. It just looked really odd, especially in natural lighting. In the bathroom, I didn't mind it as much, but when I went outside and I looked in my phone on the little, you know, how you look at yourself on a little photo or whatever, like you're about to take a selfie, I noticed it and I was like, that looks crazy. So I'm gonna have to make my way to the beauty supply store. One of these days, I will embrace my grays, y'all. I'm just not ready. And I know I say that every single time, but I'm just not ready. But the truth is, these colors that I use, see, I go to the beauty supply store and all that. I really wish I still had my cosmetology license, because then I could go to like Carrie's, which is a beauty supply store for stylists. Like, you can't purchase anything out of there without having a license. But I traded my cosmetology license for my virtual call business. So I wish I would have kept it though, because there's a lot of products that you will not find inside of your local beauty supply stores, Walmart. Girl, I was so mad. Y'all remember Mizani hair? Okay, Mizani used to be one of those products where you only could buy it out of a place like Salon Care or Salon Depot or Carrie's or Salon Centric. I think that's what the name of the Caucasian version of Carrie's, basically. Um, and yeah, girl, they one day, like years ago, I messed around and was walking through Walmart and saw that they sold Mazzani, and I was like, okay, y'all just lost all my no, because how y'all gonna be selling the same product that at the time that's the brand I was using on a lot of my clients. So, and I knew they couldn't just go to the store and get it, okay? Because I was trying to use stuff that my clients couldn't just go to the store and purchase, right? Because when that happens, then they end up doing their own hair themselves, and then you hardly see them, right? Girl, I was so mad when I seen Mazzani in Walmart. I said, what the world? Really? So, girl, I had to what ended up happening was I found another product to use. I think it's called Elucence. And that is a really good shampoo, y'all. It has, it promotes hair growth. I used to use the clarifying shampoo and the moisturizing shampoo. The moisturizing shampoo is the business. But y'all, I can only find that at Carrie. So anyway, why I'm saying all that is because we were talking about color. Now I want to get a different color brand, but I know the brand that I want, and I know that I can only get it at a certain store. And because I don't have my license anymore, they may not let me get the item. I'm still in the system, but I don't know how it'll pop up once they pull my number up, if it'll pop up expired or what. Because honestly, by now it would have been expired. So if I had kept it, it would have been expired by now, and I would have had to renew it and all that stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna put Lydia down. She in there sleep, girl. She said she had a good day at school today. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay. I'm so glad to hear on days when she has good days, because it makes me feel good. And I ask her, I'm like, are you sure you had a good day? You know. And she'll be like, yeah, I had a good day. I'm like, okay, good. She got chosen for this, it's like a talent search program. Because the school she goes to, they're on a college bound type of curriculum. So instead of the kids waiting until they get to high school to start college prep and all that, college prep classes and all that, they're starting at her middle school. So I think that's pretty awesome. They sent a application to, for her to be a part of the talent search. It's directed by Clark Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken, Clark Atlanta University. And I just have to do more reading on it, because she gave me the application for it like 2 weeks ago, and then I didn't hear anything. And then I checked the mailbox the day before yesterday, and there was a letter in there saying, hey, congratulations, Olivia yada yada has been chosen to be a part of, But from what I understand, from the little bit that I did read, it seems like it is a program that helps students to stay on track through their middle, high school, and college years. So the end goal is for them to graduate, right? Graduate high school and graduate college. That's the end goal. So they offer different programs, different things that they can do. So like if she wants to do tutoring, I could sign her up for that. They have different sessions, and they're supposed to be sending out something to let me know what she's actually going to be involved in and what her first activity and stuff is. Because they sent me today, they sent me an email, and it was like general parent stuff. So most of the sessions, they didn't get into too much detail. It was just saying, make sure you participate in the virtual sessions and stuff like that to hear about the events and all that. So it's like a real short, general email. So it didn't go into too much details, but I am going to check it out because she wants to go to Spelman. Hell, I don't care what college she go to, as long as she go. Okay. Even if she chooses not to go, it's not going to be a big deal to me, as long as she has a backup plan. But if her heart, you know, is, if it's in her heart to go to college, I want to help her as much as I can, because I literally didn't finish college only because I had to pay out of pocket. And y'all, college is expensive, okay? When you got to pay out of pocket, I'm talking about out of pocket. So when I first started college, I had a student loan. But then when I went back is when my student loan only covered so much. So eventually I had to start paying for stuff out of pocket. And it got to a point where I was only able to afford like one class, because, you know, you got to think about the books too, right? The books are kind of expensive. So eventually I just said, you know what, let me just do something else. And I started doing something else. And then a few years later, or maybe about 4 or 5 years later, I decided to go back to school for cosmetology. So girl, y'all, college is expensive. I'm sure you all know already, okay? Especially my college grads out there. But yeah, girl, if I can help her get scholarships, grants, and anything that'll pay her way through college, I am all for it. Because if that's what she wants to do, that's what I want her to do too. You know? I'll be a proud parent. You know what I'm saying? Girl, there is something in the oven from yesterday. Yesterday, Olivia missed y'all, this bus situation, so crazy. Yesterday we go outside, realized we missed the bus. Remember I told y'all the bus comes a little bit later now. Realized, well, I can't put this in the oven because it's, let me just do this. Let me turn the oven off because I'm dang on set the house on fire trying. But anyway, so yeah, we get to the bus stop, because remember I told y'all it comes a little bit later. But we go out there, there's a couple of kids out there, but we notice there's not as many kids. Girl, tell me why the bus came already, like way before the time it changed to, okay? So that was yesterday. So she missed school yesterday because I couldn't get her to school because I had to work, and y'all know how that go, lack of transportation and all of that. And by the time I would have got her to school, it would have been too late to check her in, okay? Because I would have had to get on the bus from here, then transfer to another bus. And the bus that goes in front of her school only runs once an hour, so, or 45 minutes to an hour. So girl, anyway, so she was at the house here. Well, she was here yesterday. So for lunch, I had made her hot dogs and French fries. So there's a little bit of fries left over in the oven. Go ahead and toss that. And then today we go outside a little bit earlier than yesterday to make sure that we don't miss this bus. Y'all, tell me why the bus pulled up. I was blowing the horn for the kids to come on because the bus was at the light and wanted them to cross over the apartment entrance, you know, the little street or whatever, so that they can get on the bus. So all the kids are crossing over to get on the bus. Tell me why she didn't even let them get on the bus. Girl, as soon as the light turned green, she sat there with the lights on as if she was gonna let them on the bus. As soon as the light turned green, she took off. Okay? She took off. So, of course, we were all confused, and I was getting a little irritated because I'm like, hold up, it's almost 9 o'clock for real. And school started at 8:45. And I gotta go to work. So you playing a little bit too much. So I'm calling the school, girl. They don't never answer the daggone phone. I'm so glad it wasn't an emergency, because they don't never answer the phone. I don't know what's up with that. Y'all got all these prompts and phone, you know, extensions and stuff, but don't nobody answer none of them, honey. So while I'm calling, trying to figure out what's going on with the bus, I turn around. Olivia done walked off. She done came back to the house because her brother done pulled up this morning. And so she came back to the house as I'm on hold, or as I'm calling the school waiting on somebody to pick up. She done walked back to the house. I didn't even realize she had walked away. She done came back to the house. So by the time I got to the house, she was about to get her key out to come in the door. And I'm like, girl, come on. As soon as I said come on, the bus pulls back up. So she almost missed the bus again, playing around, trying to get a ride from her brother. Whew, girl. I told her, calm down. And I found out what it was. Why? Because she was so irritated. Like, she got instantly irritated when the bus pulled off. And I couldn't figure out what the problem was, because she went from being happy to extremely irritated, girl. She must have been running or walking fast when she tried to come back to get her brother, because I literally just turned my back for like a second and turned back around and she was gone. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay. But yeah, so I found out what her issue was this morning. Her issue was they had a pep rally today. They had a pep rally today, and she didn't want to miss school like she did yesterday. She was excited for the pep rally. So, oh my gosh, so crazy. That girl is so crazy. I love her to pieces though. I love her to pieces, honey. Her confidence, let me tell you something. When that girl got her hair pressed out and it's straight, her confidence go from here to here. And you know what? I am here for it. Okay, I'm here for it, because there's so many times where she talks negatively about herself and she's down in herself and talking about how she ugly and all this other stuff like that. To me, she's pretty with her hair not pressed out. But what I noticed is, yeah, she's pretty with it pressed out, but she has a different type of glow. It's almost like she's more upbeat, you know, she's more willing to communicate. She has a smile on her face. Like, her whole demeanor speaks confidence growth, or, you know, I hope I'm saying it right, but y'all get it, right? So I'm happy about that, honey. So she was asking me why I don't press her hair, and she was like, well, I want to learn how to do it because I know you get tired of doing it. And the truth is, I don't get tired of doing it. I just get tired of the attitude she gives me when I'm doing it. That's what I get tired of. But other than that, I have no problems. If I could do her hair every week without the attitude, I would. But that just really be the turn off, okay? I'm like, girl, I'm gonna sit there. I already got stand up over your head for almost 2 hours doing your hair, and you gonna have an attitude the whole time. Speaking of, y'all, I didn't film these last 2 days because my back has been killing me. You know, I ain't gonna say that. It's been bothering me really, really bad. For the last 2 nights, I've taken a Tylenol PM, and I don't even like taking Tylenols or any kind of medicine. And I normally don't unless I just can't take it anymore. I tried to go, my back had been hurting for days, but these last 2 days, I don't know what it was. And so I was like, dude, I can't deal anymore. So I just took them Tylenol PMs and I was out, honey. I was out like a light. What's wrong? Yeah, yours is in the bag by itself because you just got wings. Me and Dad got Philly chicken Phillies. But yeah, y'all. So that's what's been going on with me. My back, it feel better today. It's still kind of, you know, aching a little bit, but it's not like it was yesterday or the day before, girl. I couldn't do it. Or y'all. I'm gonna say, oh man, I'm gonna say y'all, because I always be like girl. But let me tell y'all why I started saying girl. One day I checked my analytics, and about 90% of my viewers were women at the time. So I felt like, well, shoot, if I say girl, can't nobody be offended because it's mostly women that watch my channel. But somebody commented under one of my videos, I can't remember which one it was, and they was like, girl, I'm a man or a boy or something like that. And I went and looked back at my analytics and all that, my demographics and everything, and I be damned, the viewers of males have increased. So it's almost neck and neck with the women and the men. It's still more women, or females. Well, whatever, y'all get it. It's still more females that watch my channel, but I didn't realize that so many dudes watch my channel now too. So I gotta be careful when I be like girl, cause I don't have just women watch my channel. But yeah, so anyways, I think I done talked y'all to death. How many minutes we in? We almost 20 minutes in, y'all. Well, today is Friday, so I'm gonna hang out, eat my food, find me something to watch. Earlier today, when I was on a bathroom break, I did watch Chasing Atlanta, season 5, episode 1. I used to watch that show when it first came out, but I fell off because I was watching other stuff. But it was, you know, it was interesting. I was just a little bit disappointed about the networking party because they were supposed to have a networking shindig, And it really just didn't seem like, it wasn't giving me professional, nor was it giving me networking. Okay, it looked just really like a little hangout. I was really looking forward to see, everybody popping out their business cards and talking about their businesses and stuff like that. Maybe they just edited that part out. I don't know. It seemed like they was just showing like the messy side of it, of the event, but it's all good. Next, I think in a couple of days, episode 2 come on. So if I can remember, I'll try to watch that. But if you guys are fans of It's Chasing Atlanta, is a show here on YouTube. And it's basically following the lives of men in the LGBT community, things, endeavors that they're taking on, trying to chase the coin and get their businesses running and stuff like that. It's really interesting once, when you take out all the arguing and, all the unnecessary shade. If you take all that stuff out, it's actually a really good show. Or it could be a really good show. I'm not saying it's a bad show, but you kind of get tired of watching reality shows where all they do is argue. That's why I stopped watching Housewives, because I got tired of every time I turn on the episode, y'all arguing and throwing shade. Like, bruh, can we see something else besides the drama? So that's why I stopped watching that show, and that's probably why I fell off on this show, because of the drama. But hopefully this season, of course we all love a little bit of drama, but hopefully it's not filled with 90% drama, okay? Because I hate shows like that, but I do love supporting my LGBT community. I always like to show my support to any type of movies, mini documentaries, stuff like whatever that's related to it. Even on Netflix, I watch LGBT movies. Like, whatever. It's still entertaining. I ain't even gonna lie. It's entertaining. So, anyways, y'all, I done chatted with y'all enough. So, I will see y'all tomorrow.